Hi folks, if you're watching this video, you've bought a Chief Steamer, so I want to thank you for that. This is our video series of a video manual, so to speak. So we're going to introduce you to our machine not only on paper, which the manual will be included in the machine, but in a video series. I just want to go through certain things about starting the machine up, what's going to happen when you turn the machine on. We're also going to reference different videos that we've made that are a little bit more in depth than even this video, where we reference the type of electric to use, the type of extension cords to use, the setup of the machine, the operation of the machine once it's heated up. So I can get into that in videos that we've already made and not spend a lot of time on here. But this is our introduction because all of you, this is probably your first Chief Steamer. So we want to get you up and running and start to use the machine. And then as you get to use the machine, you'll get more familiar with it and realize how it works. So in front of me right here, this is Chief Steamer 100. Now this is our top selling machine. This is why it's on my workbench. Now to start the machine, you're going to get, the machine's going to obviously come in a box. It's going to come with the wheels set up. It's going to come with the tank on the back. And it's going to come with the cord wrapped around the cord holders. So first off is we want to unwrap it from its package. You want to get it on its wheels. You want to get it on a flat surface just to get going. To fill it up with water, you want to fill your water tank on the back full with water. When you first turn your machine on, these machines are tested from the factory, so there's probably going to be a small degree of water already in the boiler. So the machine may already go into heat mode when you turn it on, or because it's a continuous refill machine, you've chosen to buy either a 100, and this is going to be the same with the 125 or the 155 machine. It might need to fill the boiler. But first, here's our plug. We have a grounded outlet. You need to mate it to a grounded outlet. And it needs to be a dedicated 15 amp circuit. This is another video that I've done more in depth that you can dive into our site and see what we mean by a dedicated 15 amp circuit where we don't want it shared with other machines. So when you plug your machine in, you're just plugging it into your grounded outlet. It's only going to go in one way. And again, I want to stress that we want your circuit to be a dedicated 15 amp circuit, not shared with anything else, either in your home or your garage, and you're not running other appliances on it. Now, with your water jug filled up, the machine is powered off at this point. The machines are basically as simple as an on-off switch. As long as you have water in the water tank, it just becomes turning the machine on and off. So we have a rocker switch on the front of our 100 machine. On our 155 and our 125 machine, it's a rotary switch, but it's the same thing. It's either off or on. First thing that's going to happen when you turn it on, we're going to get the two lights to illuminate. The red light's going to go off, and the green light is going to do one of two things. In this case, there's enough water in the boiler, so it's gone into heat mode. The green light is going to blink until your pressure gauge would reach desired operating pressure, which is going to be about 110 psi. This machine's already been heated up, and now the green light has gone solid, which means it's at pressure and it's ready to go because I have had this machine plugged in. If this machine were empty or if it needed water, you would see the green light go solid. You would hear the buzzing noise of your internal pump come on, asking for water from your water tank in the back. It would pull water through this hose. It would fill up your water filter. It goes back into the machine, back through your pump, which is about right here, and fill your boiler automatically. That pump will run for 20-30 seconds. The pump will eventually stop. Your green light would transition from solid to blinking, and you would start to heat. On this machine, you need about 10 minutes of heat up time before we get to our desired pressure and before we get to the green light going solid, and that would mean the machine is ready to go. In our next video, we'll show how to connect the hose and use the attachments.